Hello everyone, welcome to our Let's Play series of Fallout Nevada. This is Colonel RPG as usual, and I'm very happy that you're chose to join me today because that guy's still dead. And we got all of his stuff, and it's awesome! Well, the stuff isn't really that awesome. We did get it though, so I'm very happy with that. And we're moving on, and the reason why I'm moving on without knowing, at this moment in time, I don't know what will happen. But I'm thinking that as we move, wherever most likely, we will get a radio call on our radio. Actually, I probably should have made sure that that we're down here, aren't we? It's fine. I should have made sure that I have a radio on me because I do. This is the functional radio. We can use it right now. The radio can only be used from your hands. Actually, this might work. Oh, you hear nothing but static. Okay. Don't turn the radio off though. That's like the opposite of what I want to do. Anyway, we're good here. We're in a good position. Our infection has been healed because we used the things in our inventory to do it properly. I did, however, miss a few locations, apparently, behind the Nuka-Cola factory here in Salt Lake City. And because that's where we need to go, let's find out if something happens. A group of pests? No, thank you. Huh. Okay. That's fine with me. Hopefully it's not nighttime. It is not. And there are... Apparently, thank you very much for telling me, by the way, in the comments, that there are... Yes! There's more places back there. How did I miss that? Why did I miss that? I'm thinking... This guy doesn't let me. Huh. And that's probably why. Now, is there another way of getting back there? Yes. I mean, it looks like there is. But there isn't. Quite interesting. Huh. Okay, so I would need to sneak. I wonder if I can sneak, or if he's scripted to start talking to me the moment I step on... It's not, clearly. Okay. We have a lot of skill points. We can bring our sneak up. As I tried to before. Didn't really try to bring it up, but, you know. There it is. It's good enough. For right now. Maybe it is good enough. Probably it isn't good enough. Okay, it's not very encouraging. Let's bring it up to 100. I mean, max out that sneak. I'm only level 19. I'll have plenty of time. Let's bring it up to 100 exactly because that's how I like it. I'll have plenty of time to get more skills. Oh, we're going through and we don't need to kill that fool. Okay. Also, I might want... That's locked. I figured it was going to be locked. Couldn't unlock this door. I will. Maybe not. There it is. 100 points for cracking a tough lock. Yes, and then we're just through, because there's an opening in the fence. That's one way of doing it. The more nitpicky side of me, actually I don't pick on that sort of stuff too much, would have complained that I could just go around, but I can't, because there's no map there, as you can tell. Yeah, it's a little bit immersion breaking, but I really don't get upset with that. Looks like you found the Salt Lake disease breeder. Most of the city's sewage, so that's where the disease spreads from Salt Lake City from. Or maybe it didn't have two froms in the same sentence, I don't know. Most of the city's sewage is dumped here, and the Nuka-Cola plant waste apparently constitutes most part of it. Yeah, it's looking kind of like the ocean, so very gross and bad. Just have cars. We also have dogs. Take care of the dogs, because they're very upset dogs. Normally they run away, or maybe attack us in groups, but no, these are bulletproof dogs that don't die with shots to the eyes. I think I might have hit them in the eyes just now. And these are not misses. These are just not criticals, because you need to crit to get a kill. Or not to get a kill necessarily, but to get a critical hit. Duh. To get a critical table effect. That's what I mean. Dang it. Of course I need to crit to get a critical hit. Okay. Interesting. It's not looking I mean, I don't know why it's all yellow, but I like it. But it's not looking like I'll have a very tough time here. Just a few dogs in here. Are they called? They're just called dogs. They're not even called mutts or whatever the other ones were. Hello. And I have power armor, so they probably can't very well bite through through my armor. Although criticals will be nasty. What is my current damage resistance right now? 10. 10. Yeah, that's not too bad. Unless they do more than 18 damage, in which case, because it's a 42%, in which case it would be 42%. Because that's how it works. So apparently there's 2 locations out here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Well, I disagree. It's a huge trunk that is definitely very different from anything Fallout 1 and 2 had to offer. A rotting, smelling old chair sitting on bricks for support. Looks pretty uncomfortable. Sure. Can't really do anything here. Let's look at the map. What is that? Vocus! Right, good stuff. Doesn't look like there's radiation there. So we're good. And looks like there's what appears to be a ramp over there. It's the ramp down, which is a nice effect right there. It's obviously not a ramp, it's all 2D, it's all on the same plane. These are just barriers. Your outdoorsman skill allowed you to collect more berries than usual. I like collecting more berries than usual. Also, although I don't really need the Vocus. Oh, we got a manhole over there. Oh, that might be where the other area is. It's the sewers. We got a Corvega over there. That's the actual Corvega right there. Well, it says something. This car has been poorly parked. Unfortunately, it is beyond repair. Sure, I don't remember that description. Although I don't look at cars very often. But I don't remember that description from Fallout. So maybe it is a joke in this game. Good stuff, good stuff. I like that. I said this before, but I'm very much a fan of all the descriptions. Like, these sturdy wooden planks have been firmly bound together. All that stuff is good, because it just allows you to think of the world in interactive terms. It's just like, what is that? That is a weed. Some sort of desert weed. And it's awesome. I think that's, for me, that's the fundamental aspect of Fallout. If you don't have that, you don't really have a real Fallout. Just have a game that might take place in the Fallout universe, or in a similar looking Fallout universe, or in a universe that doesn't look like Fallout, but still call it Fallout. That also happens. But if it doesn't have descriptions of every single item, I say every single item, but Fallout 2 isn't very bad at adding those descriptions to new items. But anyway, I do remember talking about this before. This doesn't go anywhere up through there, so it's probably the manhole. This is a true labyrinth of sorts. Also, look at how narrow it is. Kind of cool. I think, yeah, it is. It is sort of, yeah, look at that. It's narrow. Let's go in here. Or see whatever happens here. Alas, the manhole is jammed. You won't open it the usual way. Unfortunately, my character says something that Fallout Tactics has. Needs repair. Which is a pop-up that shows up in Fallout Tactics. And I gained 300 experience. The narrator didn't tell me what I did, but my character is very happy with that. He says that it's a good thing. He says yes. Also, I like it. I like it a lot already. I love these sort of underground levels. And the color palette is quite good. I do apologize if you can see it very well. It's quite dark. I can see it because my screen is set up for that. This grill opens somehow differently. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Okay. It's one of the many occasions where being bilingual comes in handy. Okay. Because, you know, you just have different ways of thinking of what the hell is going on in that sentence. What do you mean opens differently? Although it might be easy to understand, even if you're not bilingual. Okay, shooting ants in the eyes in the middle of a sewer. That looks like an exit grid. Is it? It is not. See? Another example where having the it's just the road. Having the thing is good. Also, it says nothing out of the ordinary over there, which I don't like. There's bones over there. Good. Is it actually bones? Do they call it? Yeah, they do call it bones. Okay. No radiation down here, or toxicity, or anything. Might want to go back north, though, because we haven't explored everything up there. I should be able to resist this, because I have power armor on. Otherwise, I need boots. I am taking hits for no damage, though. We have money, horse killer, empty hypodermic. I'll take those 3, but maybe not the rest. I'll take that, though. Ooh, I'll take that as well. What is this? I love it. A ripper. And, what is that? Pieces. Just pieces. Metal plates the size of an ordinary coin. Theoretically, it should be absolutely useless. What does it mean to be useless? Can a thing be intrinsically useless? I have no idea what the narrator... Is the narrator telling me that this has no purpose in the game? Is that what the narrator is telling me? That item shouldn't exist in the game? Or rather, it does exist, but it has no purpose. I suppose besides the purpose of making me go on this rant, or making me... At least the purpose of making me see it, because that's a purpose. But yeah... I'll take them. Also, the very... It's like... I don't know what those are. And also, I don't trust the word theoretically in this context. Because... rather, I should say, I don't trust the usage of the word theoretically. That is an exit grid. We found an exit grid. This is looking very green to me. It might not look green to you, though. And then again, that might just be the color... accuracy of my screen, or the lack thereof, because my screen is a quote-unquote gaming screen. It's not one of the new fancy gaming screens. It's a poor person's gaming screen, but it does bring out the blacks rather. You know, it just makes them clearer, like the difference between absolute pitch black and not so absolute pitch black is very visible to me, and that is phenomenal. I love it. I love it. And it's one of those things that I know I shouldn't love because it's not correct. It's not the actual color that I should be seeing. But honestly, visibility in this game, I mean, you could carry a torch, a flare. No, you can't actually carry it. You only have the light radius that you have. You can put it on the floor, which is fun, but unfortunately they don't last forever. So the usability of that is less than ideal. It'd be cool if you could just, you know, let's put down some flares in here, some torches or whatever, and that would be cool. But it's not. That doesn't happen. They go out after a little while. I actually don't know how much. Sometimes I don't think I ever did it on camera though, messing around with the flares and trying to figure out if there's an advantage to be gained by illuminating enemies and all that sort of stuff. I've done that in the past, but it's more trouble than it's worth. Rather, it's not really about the trouble, it's just that it's not fun. And as a person who has spent a large chunk of their childhood playing Fallout 1 and 2, and specifically Fallout 2, is a very, very difficult game. In some encounters. And in other encounters that, you see the difference here, 83 and that was 82 or something, and just because of the light, makes a ton of difference. But yeah, specifically Fallout 2, some encounters that you can't get yourself into are just ridiculously difficult. And the version I played growing up, which is the version without the Restoration Project, which you definitely should play every time you play Fallout 2, unless you want to just, you know, for, I suppose, academic purposes, look into what Fallout 2 was originally like. But then if you want that, you really need to get like an old Pentium 3 or Pentium 2. Is it Pentium 2? Yeah, it's a Pentium 2s. That's when they came out. The 133 megahertz Pentium 2. Or I don't think AMD existed at the time. What would be the competition to the Pentium? There were the old S2s, I think, or SIs, SGIs. There were other ones. Torax, Tormac, there were other brands that basically implemented the same feature, like instruction set of the CPU. These days we don't care about instruction sets. I mean, we still do. People, it's commonly, it's more or less understood that cell phone CPUs don't have the same capabilities. Not necessarily in terms of grunt, but in terms of just features, the same capabilities as computer CPUs. And that's all because of the instructions. It's, they are usually ARM CPUs, or does iPhone use ARM, or do they still use IBM whatever power PC thingy? I think they always used ARM. I'm not really sure. Anyway, it doesn't matter. What it means is, if you want the original experience of Fallout, you need to see for seconds and seconds and seconds the loading screen. That's part of the game. That's absolutely part of the game. The crashes and weird instability, not so much. Oh, look where we are. I don't know where we are. We haven't been here before. This is open, which is worrying, because it implies that they were... It's the first one, isn't it? Bottle caps. Oh, no, wait. These are worthless bottle caps used in the Nuka-Cola plant. There is a legend that someday their value will be higher than now, but it sounds sounds to you like a weird fairy tale. Which is gibberish if you have never played another Fallout game. that does not, like, that sure, I understand what you mean. Yes, but ooh, gas protection suit. Do I need that? I mean, I need these, so I'll take them. But I don't think I need the gas protection suit. I think I had another one already. I don't know where I got it, though. Yeah, in Fallout 2, there's an Fallout 2 doesn't use bottle caps. It uses money. I mean, I guess bottle caps are money. It's just, it uses, printed paper. That's what I mean. There's different currencies and all that sort of stuff. And anyway, there's this whole thing. And there's this one place where you find 10,000 bottle caps. And the joke is delivered properly. Hi, I didn't know. Oh boy. Hey, buddy. Outsiders are not allowed to the factory. It is a closed area of the plant. So turn around. Says my character. But I wanted to see things. Okay, I got all the things. Let me just see things. I've never been up there. But that's a nice shortcut out here. Or out of there, anyway. But I'm very sneaky. Maybe I'll be able to do my things. Because we have been around here before. Just never been able to go over there. Oh, yeah, I should be able to sneak in there. I only have one skill point. I'm very far away from leveling up as well. This is terrible news. Yeah, we're not gonna do anything. Well, there it is. I wonder if it triggered any quest in here. Let's look at Salt Lake City. Nope, we just have that one. Hey, thanks for the help, she says, without a period at the end, and I don't like it. Give me proper punctuation. By the way, speaking of punctuation, it didn't come up on this Let's Play, but it did come up on Atom RPG's Let's Play. We're going back to Vault City. It did come up. Somebody explained to me. Somebody finally explained to me what is up with the exclamation mark ... things that drive me up the wall in this game and in Atom RPG as well. And also in, what's the other? In Insomnia the Ark. Yeah, there's also there. And they're all Russian, or originally written by Russian games that are originally written by Russian people. So let's go to Vault City. There it is. We can even get some healing, which probably doesn't... I mean, I'm a little bit radiated. I suppose I could get a little bit of healing. Feeling nauseated as well. But I'm not infected, so everything is good. I don't know that this is going to be the place we need to go to. But anyway, somebody explained to me. And there is a rule in Russian... where there's like this mixed character, which is exclamation mark and dot dot, which is the mixture of an ellipses and an exclamation mark, and it works as well for the question mark, and you mix that up as well. So it's like an interrobang, which is the mixture of a question mark and an exclamation mark, although that's not a rule of any language as far as I know, even though it is very cool, as we all know. We should know. An interrobang. So it is, that's the explanation. But because this is in English, it really shouldn't be in this game, because English doesn't have that character. It's like the dots in Japanese. They literally don't have ellipses. They just have dots that will tell you how long you need to stop reading. And they have balls that will tell you there's something is missing. There is a sort of a similar character in English, though. It's the underscore, but it's more or less an impromptu utilization of the underscore to denote some missing letter or some missing word. Depends on how you want to write. It's not really a formal rule. Now, what are we doing? Well, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Because I finished the main quest. For all means and purposes, total recall has been achieved. I need to go to a place, basically. A Kadibab asks to find Gizyaish in New Reno. A Kadibab was the... Yeah, we could go to New Reno. I didn't expect it to make it this far. Maybe we need to go back to the base. Did he ask me to go back there? He shouldn't. Shouldn't have. Let's find out. So yeah, I say the base, the radio station, or whatever. Next to Lovelock, I thought it was around here. Is it actually in Lovelock? Huh. Well, we're going down there anyway, so I might as well just go there, because we have access straight to the radio station from here. I don't know if we have the car, though. We do have the car, which is fantastic. And I'm pretty certain that there's nothing I need to do here. Okay. My outdoormanship is being very good. I'm pretty certain because there is a radio in here, as far as I know. But, is there? How did I first get in touch with them? It wasn't here, was it? No. Okay, let's reload that. We're back up here. Let's go back to, just for... It's faster. That way. Let's go to Hawthorne Army Base, because that definitely has a radio. And if I need to get in touch with them through there, or at least hear them, and trigger the script. Otherwise, I'm going to need to just look at a walkthrough. I've been trying to avoid doing that. So let's start over here, because this is where we first hear the radio communication. And then we don't hear it again. I mean, we sort of skipped that one time. Where's the exit? Dang it. It's a big area. Holy crap. Yeah. Okay, let's wait until it's daytime because I don't understand. Also, why am I at 100 health? Do I have exactly 100 health? Thought I had 101. Huh. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're getting any communication whatsoever. Not from here, anyway. It's the next. It's the next location over, or the next map. This map that has this building over here that has a radio. And that is maybe where we need to go. Probably not there. Yeah, it's this thing, radar equipment. Even though, well, it might be. This equipment is still operational. It still can be useful when needed. Well, it is needed right now. Let's science it up. Radio it up. Trap. Steal. Can't do. Lockpick. Also can't. Well, I guess I'm gonna need to look at the radio, at the walkthrough. Let's try this computer though. Can cancel the building security protocol. It said good start. What do you mean good start? I did that already. Oh, right. Yeah, it's fine. But there's no communication here. Which means I have no idea how to proceed. And we are now at a standstill. I'll look into a walkthrough. Somebody very early in the Let's Play sent me a link. I have that link, and I will look into it. There's like a wiki page. I'll link to it in the next episode if I need. Well, I should link it actually in this episode and the next one. Let's give it 2 links, and I'll if I don't, let me know, by the way, because I might have forgotten. I hope I didn't. But I'll have to check that because I don't know where to go. So for right now, I'm Colonel RPG. And this has been Fallout Nevada. I really hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, go ahead and leave a comment. Like the video if you want to see the next episode come out sooner rather than later. But above all, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next episode. Bye-bye.